Chapter 4. The Prior of Kingsbridge. Kingsbridge, later that day.
It's good you sent your brother to tell your flock in St. John's about your nomination. If you'd gone yourself, they might not have let you leave again.
There is a good chance I will return to St. John's after the election today.
Why so pessimistic?
Many of the brothers still want Remigius to become prior.
Earl,
Yes?
there was an incident with one of our novices.
What kind of incident?
Remigius caned him. He was bleeding all over.
He could barely walk, but walk he did. We called out for him, but he did not turn around. He never looked back.
He ran away?
It is not the first. And it wasn't the first time Brother Marcus was punished either.
Brother Marcus?
Yes, he stole my keys and food. You reported him to Remigius.
I did.
I did, but he is practically a child.
Remigius really goes too far.
Last year, he hit a novice. The poor soul became deaf in one ear.
Tell me, Philip, what will be the first thing that you do when you're elected?
Oh, that's a good question. Repair the cathedral, we'll build a scriptorium. We must become self-sufficient.
We must become self-sufficient and pay off our debts.
Yes, we must.
It will take years of hard work.
You just keep doing what you have always done, Milius. And we will teach the brothers out there to do the same.
You cannot go in there.
What was that?
Oh,
Who are these people? Hey! Step back. Step back, I say.
What is going on out there?
Soldiers?
Did they start a war again? Those fools.
Philip! It's Francis. They have Francis.
what? Is that because the bishop saw through my lies, right? That Francis was involved. That's probably an outcome of that. Even Andrew looks scared. Who was he talking to? What's going on? Willius and Cuthbert look very worried. A bad sign. A very bad sign. What are they doing here? And are they here for Francis? Has the war started already?
I will contemplate this later. Not now. I will contemplate... Not now. I will contemplate... Not now. You have no right to be here.
Stand back. You cannot pass here.
They won't let us through. I tried.
What is going on here? What is happening here?
Return to your brothers, monk.
We'll question you soon enough.
They said they're looking for someone.
They were questioning some of our brothers.
What is this?
It's an invasion, that's what it is.
Oh, that's William Hamleigh, isn't it? And who's
What's
the other
your
guy?
name? It would be easier for us all if you just came with us.
Francis and the Babe.
What about the child? Is it yours?
Francis.
Like it or not, you'll be coming with us.
We were looking for you.
You must be mistaken.
We got your description. If it fits a man, we
contemplate this
bring him
later.
in. It fits
Not now.
you, so we're bringing you in.
What are you doing here? And who is... Who is that?
I found him. In the woods.
Hey,
Hey!
We fed him goat's milk in St. John's. Johnny Eightpence did. He says he misses you.
He was always very sentimental.
Hey!
Philip, you must not tell these men my name. My Lord Robert of Gloucester believes me to be in Winchester.
I gave the letter to the bishop. He said he'd help.
He
May
lied.
God have mercy on us. I was wrong to send you.
What is it?
These men are with the bishop. He is here, in Kingsbridge.
The bishop is here?
hey, you two. You should listen when you're spoken to. Who are you? And what about the child?
Did you make it? Did you two do it and make a little baby? By God, you look so funny. Oh, come on, let me hold him.
No.
A name, or both of your names. Come on, you two. Give us something we can work
Maybe
with.
that'll work? I'm not sure though.
The child is under my protection.
Oh, is it now?
Good for you, monk. What's your name? And don't pretend you can't talk, because I'm sick of listening to you.
I am Philip. Philip of Gwynedd.
It's him we're looking for, not the other one.
Monks, they all look alike.
We were looking for you. Bishop Wailerun wants to see you.
Oh,
Does he now?
We found him. He's here. Tell the bishop.
I found the monk.
The bishop. Tell the bishop.
Go on, monk. We'll all keep an eye on you.
You will be safe.
He's expecting you.
Face the bishop.
Don't let the bishop wait. Tell the bishop. I thought he would at least be taller than me.
What is going on here, Philip?
The bishop knows he's here.
I
We
don't
told
know.
him. He's expecting you.
Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path.
Amen. Amen. Santa Maria Mater Dei. Santa Maria.
Oh, Remigius, of course.
Philip. There you are.
The Right Reverend Bishop Wailerun, by God.
Philip and I are already acquainted.
You were looking for me, my bishop?
I was. Remigius, Philip does look distressed, does he not?
Yes, he does.
Tell me, what is on your mind?
Soldiers have invaded the priory.
Invaded? Oh, of course. I have gotten too used to the presence of knights and nobles, the work of a bishop. The reason why these men are outside right now is your letter, Philip. As I suspected, it did convince my allies to go against the Earl of Shiring. These allies of mine insisted that their knight should accompany me along with their son, and very soon they will ride against the Earl.
I understand, my bishop.
Philip, I have the feeling that there is a storm rising. Right here, in
But I wanted
Kingsbridge.
to prevent the war.
And in the eye of that storm stands one man.
Not start one.
You. Around you, things begin moving. Don't they, Remigius?
Yes.
But there is one important thing you have kept from me.
There is? My bishop?
You did not mention that you, Philip, were nominated to be Prior of Kingsbridge. The brothers here will elect their new prior today, will they not?
The election will take place in a few hours, my bishop.
We need a strong prior. James was my friend, but a strong prior he was not. We are in agreement on these matters, are we not, Remigius?
Of course, Right Reverend. The bishop and I agreed you should have this.
Prior James's rosary. It was found by Subprior Remigius at the river near the spot where Kingsbridge's old prior is believed to have broken into the ice. To this day, James's grave in the cathedral remains empty. The icy stream most likely carried the prior's body away. The monks believe that James was chased onto the ice in the small hours of Christmas Day. Some believe by the devil himself. But who is to tell what happened? For there was no one out on the river that night, aside from Prior James, was there? Philip received the rosary in January of 1136 from Remigius and Bishop Walleran as a token of goodwill and trust on the day of the election of the new Prior of Kingsbridge.
Very well. Now, when your distinguished guests arrive, what will be the subject of your first sermon as the new Prior of Kingsbridge?
That's interesting. Do I have to decide? Talk about courage and change. Talk about how a prior is not a superior? No.
I think what I would talk about is... I beg your forgiveness, but I do not understand.
Most of your brothers agree with me on this matter.
Remigius like
Remigius has
facepalm.
talked to them. They will vote for you.
As will I. And I will support you in your duties in my role as sub-prior.
A role you have fulfilled wonderfully in the past, Remigius. Wonderfully.
My bishop?
Philip of Gwynedd. You will be the new Prior of Kingsbridge.
In humbleness, I stand before you, most humbled by your trust and humbled by the great tasks ahead of us. We must restore Kingsbridge to do justice to the glory of God and to his mercy. The desperate and the hopeless everywhere shall hear our bells. They shall see our towering cathedral. Our great church will become a guiding light, first and foremost, through our actions and our faith. We ourselves shall be such a light. A light to the lost, the hurt, and the suffering on their path to God.
The Earl of Shiring is not in attendance, it seems.
He is not. Shameful. He's busy preparing his siege on Winchester.
I trust he does not know we are about to foil his plans, Percy.
Answer the bishop, my husband.
No, he does not expect us, not at all. My men are ready.
So is our son.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent.
There you are. What's the matter?
Did I have a father?
Yes. Everyone has a father.
What happened to him?
He died before you were born.
How could he be my father if he died before I was born?
Babies grow from a seed. The seed comes out of a man's prick and is planted in a woman's cunny. Then the seed grows into a baby in her belly, and when it's ready, it comes out.
Yes, we'll say that.
Is Tom gonna plant a seed in you?
Maybe.
Then you will have a new baby?
A brother for you. Would you like that?
I don't care. Tom's taken you away from me already. A brother wouldn't make a difference.
Nobody will ever take me away from you.
What was my father's name?
Jack. The same as you. They called him Jack Sherberg.
So, if there's another Jack, I can tell people that I'm Jack Jackson?
You can. People don't always call you what you want them to, but you can try.
Oh.
What is that?
There we go.
Jack,
Invasion.
find the others. Then hide and don't come out till I tell you.
Led by William Hamleigh. So that was chapter 4. What you did, you have become Prior of Kingsbridge. Walleran does as you asked. His allies, the Hamleighs, attacked Earlscastle. The thief you reported, Brother Marcus, fled the priory after a severe caning. So that's interesting. Walleran and the Hamleighs are in alliance, right? And I basically set the attack in motion on Aliena's father's castle in Earlscastle. Right. Chapter 5. The Man in the Flames.
Oh, there are at least 200 of them at the river.
Knights again? What colors do they wear?
They are not knights, Philip.
What are they?
They say they cannot pay.
Refugees.
It is all right, Brother Paul.
I told them that there's a toll.
Who is your leader? Who will speak for you?
No one will speak for us, monk.
We were chased from every village.
They are outlaws.
We are no outlaws.
We come from Earlscastle.
They killed our men. My child. They killed my child.
By God. We cannot feed you. We barely have enough for ourselves.
But we will give them shelter.
We will give them shelter.
Philip, we have not enough room.
We will give you all shelter, all of you.
I wish I had more to give.
More? We've given away almost all the food we have. What will these poor people eat tomorrow?
Before they came here, they fed themselves. They worked. Surely they can do that again.
There are more coming. Word is spreading fast.
What do we do now, Philip?
Give me the rest of the bread.
But...
Here, Philip.
It's what Jesus would do.
Then, help to clean out the empty houses and tend to the injured.
You heard our prior, brothers.
And he broke the bread. And and gave it to the hungry. Take care of the refugees.
I'm not running away.
Injured people, hungry women and children, group of refugees. Also, we have like 3 loaves of bread. This is my fault. I did this. It was me. I mean, you wanted to prevent a war, but you actually started one, it seems. So how many are there? Children without parents. Dying man with a child. I mean, children without parents, obviously.
Those people need my help. The children are all alone. None of them are trying. Children, take some food. Please, take it. You have to eat. Here, I will put it here. Eat when you're hungry.
Can I give him more?
It was the Hamleighs.
They couldn't get their rotten son married to our young lady.
If there is any justice in the world, the king will punish them.
So the injured people
Take
get
some bread.
Only 1 loaf of bread for all of us?
In Wiggly they spat on us. And now you want to complain when this monk shows mercy.
But I...
Thank you, Father.
Right. Group of refugees. Are they just a general group of people? With, like, able-bodied
Earl
adults?
Bartholomew was a good man. How they humiliated him
Yeah.
in front of his children. It was not right.
He will come to help us.
No, woman, they will hang him.
But why? How do we deserve this? Why has God forsaken us?
He has not forsaken you.
But our children are sick. Our husbands were killed.
I guess the dying man with
Thank
a
you,
child.
Prior, for your clemency. I know there's only so much you can do.
Don't move, Pa.
I can work. I've always worked. Please let us stay.
What is this, Pa? Your leg has turned all black.
Oh,
I
God.
taught my children how to make baskets and ropes.
So children without either parent looking out for them and injured people seems like good choices, right? Oh, can I...
I do not dare to call on you, God, for fear you might answer. What have I done? I do not dare for fear. What have I done? Here.
Take it, son. Your sister. Your sister has not eaten in 2 days.
Thank you.
Please, give some to those
Give
people
it
over
to
there.
us. We have Why did this happen? What did we do? Our children will die in this cold. Wake
Please,
up, Pa.
let us stay. We can work.
Philip's notes on the refugees. Dated January 1136. I sat with the refugees who had sought shelter at our priory. They told me horrifying stories. Politically, the seizure of Earlscastle was a strategic move to support King Stephen. But for these men, women and children, it was a great tragedy. They told me of William Hamleigh and 3 other horsemen leading an army of knights. They trampled those who fell, set their houses ablaze, and yelled at them to scream louder. The townspeople fled, with nothing to take with them and nowhere to go. Just hearing about it sent shivers down my spine. If we'd not gotten involved, this would not have happened. So Bishop Walleran, William Hamleigh, or the Hamleighs in general, are on King Stephen's side.
Philip, we are running out of room.
Have you done as I told you?
We have cleared out the houses and put up fires. All houses are occupied, and our brothers are treating the sick and injured.
There is still some room in the guest house and in the dormitory. Tomorrow, we will open the cathedral. We need all the room we can get.
Prior Philip?
Who's this? Is it Tom?
Yes?
Isn't he?
I am Tom, Master Builder. And I'd like to rebuild your northwest tower.
Dear God, you look even worse than the others. Like they haven't eaten in days.
They just don't stop coming, do they?
I have worked on Salisbury Cathedral. My last employer was the Earl of Shiring himself. I know my craft. If you let your tower collapse, it may tear down parts of the nave. Hire me, and I'll make it strong again.
Do you not see how many there are in need? They need help as much as you do.
They all followed a profession once. They all want to work.
That child? You are raising a child?
My brother found Jonathan in the woods and brought him here. The poor boy would have frozen to death if it hadn't been for God's great mercy.
Jonathan.
Look, I am sorry, but all I can offer you is a place to sleep.
I'll accept. But I'd rather earn it. We didn't come here to beg.
Ask God then. That wouldn't be begging, it'd be prayer.
So they've had to flee from the Earl of Shiring's place too.
You remember what I told you about the kindness of monks? Ask God. That wouldn't be begging, it would be prayer.
That's a bit of bullshit, yeah.
I'll pray for a thunderbolt to strike the church and level it to the ground.
I wonder if they refused us because of me.
Do they know you?
Do they know you?
I used to live close to here, so it is possible.
Can't we go home?
Not anymore. We used all our supplies on the journey here. We've made our decision. Now we need to see it through.
Can I look around a bit?
Yes, but don't stroll too far. Be cautious of those monks.
Where's Alfred, by the way? Being his useless self again, I suppose?
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Priory at night time.
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
He will grow up to be a monk?
He will.
Well, I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God. Jonathan. That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan?
I wish I could hold him.
I know. But you have to be careful. They must never know that you're his father. Leave her, Jack. She's been through a lot. I think she deserves a good night's rest, don't you?
I'm fine. Only that stupid...
Mother?
Not now, Jack.
Hit the road, Jack. Let's save again.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
Here, it'll make you tough again. Thank you.
He will grow up to be a monk.
He will.
Care like a brother cares.
Guess there are worse things than growing up.
Use every opportunity to teach Martha how to use a slingshot. Yeah.
That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan?
I wish I could hold him.
I know.
It smells like that fish. Someone's whispering inside. All the monks went in there, even the important one.
Fine.
This must be their lair. So this is a cathedral. How did they get those rocks up there? Do masons learn to fly like birds? It looks so fragile. Like a dandelion seed. Better not touch him. Knights ride horses. Monks ride ponies. Martha taught me. Cleaner than in Earlscastle. These monks just keep very busy. Can I talk to him? Very frail monk.
I am not a ghost, little redhead, even if I am at death's door. If you go first, I will put you in the ground. It's what I do. I'll make it a nice grave. You'll like it, but you must dig me one, too, when my time comes. Agreed?
Sure.
That's good. Good. You must not be afraid to die. Death is not the end. There is more after. That's the secret. That is what all this here is about. You see?
Go outside.
Let's close the big door. We're locked in now.
All those sad people out there. We should have stayed in our cave. Out there, everyone's suffering. Right, so now all we can do... What did they do to it? And what can I do to make it even worse? All I can do is go either inside the big door, or the kitchen, or the cloister, I think.
Fall over already!
Ha! Before we do that, though, we'll take a small break and see each other again in the next episode. Bye-bye.